Ladies and gentlemen, man, I really don't know where to begin with this show, man. I really don't. Ladies and gentlemen, I sat in the Superdome last night in front of with 78,000 people plus people in that arena and watched 7 hours of wrestling. I really don't know where to begin with this show, man. This show was absolutely everywhere. How can SJ, man? I really don't know. I don't know. I'm running on 5 hours of sleep. I got home at midnight, 12:09 to be exact, a.m. Wait, was it p.m.? Sorry, in the morning. I went to the WWE. Oh yeah, oh trust me. We'll get to everything in this review. That's why I'm doing this for 1 hour. I have a lot to rage on. Oh, trust me. Oh, stay tuned. Oh, we're gonna go over everything. All 14 matches. That 13 were announced, and we had an impromptu match, which we'll go over that, people, because most people were mad about that as well. Oh, trust me, we're going over everything in this review. Do not click off. I promise you. I promise you. Let me just let me go over my synopsis of the show, man. We're gonna get into it. I got shout outs. I got announcements to make. Then we're gonna get right into the review. 5 hours of sleep, man. Had school today. Very exhausted. But I told you guys I was gonna do a review of the show. And this show started off great. It started off great. The pre-show was great. The first 3-4 matches were great. Except one of them. With the SmackDown Live Women's title match. No. Please, give me a break. Are you kidding me? Which we'll go over in a second. I thought this was going to be a good WrestleMania, but WWE, like they always do, disappointed me. Disappointed. I said this last night, ladies and gentlemen. Last night. I'm sorry, yesterday, with the TakeOver New Orleans review results. I have the exact same expectations I had with NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Did it live up to NXT TakeOver New Orleans? Absolutely not. Was it better than last year? Yes. Was it better than 32? Absolutely. 32 was awful. Was it better than 31? That's a stretch, because that Seth Rollins cash in was legendary. But still, I have NXT TakeOver expectations with this show. It's Wrestle Freaking Mania. You can't give me a good WrestleMania? That WWE title match was underwhelming. You can see the crowd was bored out of their minds in that match. I mean, for God's sakes. The main event, awful. The Raw Tag Team title match, what was that? Are you kidding me? That's the best you can give me? That's the best you can give me. Nicholas, a 10-year-old child, for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Give me a break. Give me a break. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't even get me started with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. That was god awful. I wanted to leave the arena before the match was even over. I wanted to leave. It was terrible. Nobody cared about that. I mean, the last 3 matches were garbage. Garbage. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, it was exactly what I told you guys it was going to be. Pre-show. Pre-show garbage. I told you guys it was going to be that. And look what it was. Pre-show garbage. Nia Jax should have squashed Alexa Bliss. That should have been the only squash match tonight. Was that match. Not the other match that had a squash match, which we'll go over. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I waited 2 minutes and 50 seconds for a dream match. Give me a break. Oh my God. I don't even know anymore, man. I feel like I wasted my time for 7 hours. But it was great, though. I want to go again. I want to go to another WrestleMania. And I will go to another WrestleMania. Hopefully, they get it together. They need to get it together next year. Please. I want to go again. I want to go to another WrestleMania. I'm marking that down. Where I'm going to another WrestleMania, by the way. Hopefully, hopefully some of you guys join me when I go to another WrestleMania. I want some of my subscribers to be there. Meet some of you guys in person. You know what I'm saying? Um, I I did make some videos of WrestleMania, which will be going up. I have my reaction to the Undertaker stuff. I got some interests I marked out too, like the AJ Styles Nakamura interest. People were marking out to the interests. I got some of that going up today. I gotta see how YouTube handles that first before I put those videos up, because I don't want to get struck down by WWE and permitted from live streaming, because that will be absolutely horrible, because that's half of my channel right now. So I'm gonna see if I can put those videos up to YouTube. If I can't, well, you guys gonna be out of luck with that, with WrestleMania live stuff. But you know, I might play some of my audio, you know, while I'm here. Yeah, me too, man. I wanted to be the kid that won that title, man. That would have been awesome to meet Braun Strowman. But still, though, you disappoint the fans. And the match order, guys. Did you guys see the match order? Did you guys see the match order for this show, man? They actually ruined the match order, man. They put the WWE title match before the Raw Tag Team Championship match. So get to get people thinking that, oh, somebody's coming back, like a Bobby Lashley, somebody like that's coming back to the show, right? Nope, nope. We get a 10-year-old kid to be Braun Strowman's partner. Man, Vince McMahon, you're absolutely horrible, man. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you guys said this is your WrestleMania review and results for 2018. Why? Yeah, we'll go over all the whys in this show. 14 matches, man. We'll go over everything. Hope you guys can stick with me throughout this entire review. I'm very exhausted. I'm ready to go to sleep. You know, but I want to talk to you guys about my experiences with WrestleMania and stuff like that before we get started. Before we get to that, I want to do like we always do, shout outs. Shout out to Night Rider Games, man. Night Rider Games. You know, congrats on everything, man. Hopefully you're doing well. And shout out to Ken Ass J as well. You know, can't wait for you guys to take on WrestleMania. Because mine's going to be a long one. I wonder how long you guys are going to be. Did you guys moan? Did you guys complain like I did? Like I'm going to be? Can't wait to hear that. Shout out to Big Boy Giant 25 as well, man. Great job on your predictions, man. You say anything happened at WrestleMania. yeah. Anything can happen at WrestleMania. You guys see what happened last night. Anything can happen at WrestleMania. Ugh, I can't stand that statement. Absolutely ridiculous. The wrong decisions happen at WrestleMania. Shout out to him, man. And also shout out to Michaela's World as well. How you guys, and thank you so much for watching the videos. And I will check all of you guys' WrestleMania 34 review results out when I get the chance to. It's gonna be a busy week. I have a lot of tests tomorrow to work with school. The school's back now. Yeah, yippity yay with me. And yeah, so but we're gonna go over everything, man. First of all, before we get into the review, yes. I actually got a t-shirt. Yep, I got a t-shirt at Mania. Look, I got a Daniel Bryan t-shirt. The true face of the WWE is here. Yes. And yes, I was yesing last night, by the way. Awesome match with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. One of the best matches of the night, by the way, guys. That match was awesome. And it says fights for your dreams, like Daniel Bryan did to get back in the ring and fight for my dream of becoming no, I do not live in New Orleans. I live in the States where WrestleMania was held. But I do not live in New Orleans. I went to New Orleans for WrestleMania, but I don't live in New Orleans. Yes. Fight for your dreams. Daniel Bryan t-shirt, man. Beautiful design. Enjoyed it. I'm going to be wearing this probably on SmackDown Live review, you know. I probably will be wearing that, man. Beautiful t-shirt, man. Had fun. The food was great. Drinks were great, you know. That Sprite they gave me, wow. I had a lot of energy for the show, man. Great venue, man. Awesome. New Orleans was great. The crowd was phenomenal. I met some good people there, man. I didn't know WrestleMania people were like that, man. Those people were awesome. And we had a good time, even though this show made us mad at the end of it. I'm not going to SmackDown Live. No. I said I'm probably going to wear it for SmackDown Live review. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to SmackDown Live. I'm not heading back to New Orleans for a good minute. Hopefully, probably not until the Saints season, the until football season again. But yeah, I'm not going to SmackDown Live. I wish I could go to SmackDown Live, but yeah, I'm my dad. I believe my dad has to work, and he didn't schedule April 10th. I wish he did though. Raw after Mania and SmackDown Live in a minute. I wish I could have went to both of them. I will do the full package when I go to WrestleMania again. I'll do WrestleMania, Raw after Mania, SmackDown Live after Mania, and and SmackDown Live after Mania when I go again. Yeah, yeah, you doing homework and watching the video. I got work to do myself, but I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I know it's a school day. Yeah, and what's up, Big Boy 5? What's up, Ken? And yeah, I am lit, Ken SJ. I am lit. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I know it's a school day. I want to get done as quickly as possible too, so I can go to sleep before Monday Night Raw comes tonight, and hopefully we get a good Raw tonight. Yes. And yes, WWE 2K18 Universe Mode will be done tomorrow. I'm too exhausted to do today. I will do it tomorrow. Main event is tomorrow, so make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, and also Raw reviews tomorrow as well. Raw After Mania will be reviewed tomorrow as well. Yeah, and we will get back on regular schedule this week with Universe Mode, and streams will be back to normal after starting tomorrow. So yeah, don't panic, guys. I'm not taking Universe Mode is coming back. That's the biggest series I have right now. It's coming back. Don't worry. Good questions you guys answered, and I love how you guys are being interactive in the live streams. That's why I'm doing the live streams. And make sure y'all hit that like button too. I only see one like, man. Come on. Hit that like button for your boy, man. We had 7 likes for the preview predictions, man. I'm shooting for at least 7 again. Come on. Come on. I know y'all can do it, man. Hit that like button for me, man. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. I know I probably will attract new viewers for doing WrestleMania reviewing results. Subscribe if you guys are new, and share it all around to your friends, to tell them about Coltrane, and tell them to come to your boy's channel, hit that subscribe button, man. And I appreciate every last one of you guys. And yeah, that's all I gotta make, man. One more announcement. I believe I think that's it. Yeah, I'll go over the schedule at the end of the video for the week. And then I think that's it. So then let's get into the pre-show now. Alright, let's start this row of 14 matches, going in detail with all of the matches. And let's get started, man. First off, with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, man. I got in just in the nick of time. I believe I got there, I got in the stadium 30 minutes earlier. Alright, see you in a second, Ken SJ. I got in the stadium, 30 minutes earlier. And we sat around, we talked, I went around and talked to some fans and stuff like that, got their take on predictions and stuff like that before the show, before the pre-show got started. And then the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal started, and I was like, okay, here we go. So, we kicked things off with that. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler joined the commentary team for the match. Chaos reigned early as fists flew among a crowded ring. Aiden English was the first to get sent packing. Kurt Hawkins countered, and others soon followed. Dolph Ziggler, meanwhile, evaded elimination a number of times. You got a lot of people up in here. Great spots in here, by the way. I left my behind over. Goldust did a dab, guys. Goldust hit a dab in this ring. I love the interaction between Ty Dillinger and Matt Hardy. It was very, very phenomenal. This matchup was very, very great for what it was, man. I'm not gonna lie. This was the best Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal they have had since its incarnation, I believe, at WrestleMania 30. I believe it came around, the first ever one. So yeah, this was the 5th annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. They said I believe WrestleMania 30 it started. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat if I'm right. I think I'm right, but I don't know though. It's around that area. So, yeah, then the Revival worked together to take out a handful of superstars before being thrown over the top rope themselves. The field soon thinned until only Matt Hardy, Baron Corbin, and Mojo Rawley remained. Now, what I was thinking here, I just seen Big Boy John 25 video just went up. I'm gonna watch that as soon as the stream is over. Now, what I was thinking when I was watching this show was the end of this match is number one, either Baron Corbin or Mojo Rawley was going to win this match. The last time Corbin won it, they did nothing with him, and he was the failure. Mojo Rawley, failure. So I was like, okay, they have to give it to somebody that's credible here, please. So then the last period was those three. The Hills, Corbin and Mojo beat up, was whamming on Matt Hardy. Chance of Delete rained out through the entire arena. By the way, the WrestleMania 34 was brilliant and beautiful, man. It was even more beautiful in person because I was sitting right where the pyro's at, so I felt the flames from Undertaker's entrance. I felt the flames from Seth Rollins' entrance. I felt the pyro. I loved my seat, man. It felt like I was actually legitly sitting up close to like where the pyro's at. Absolutely beautiful seats, man. Hopefully I can show you guys the footage I captured at WrestleMania, and hopefully I can put it up to YouTube to show you guys. Because boy, the seats, you guys see where I was sitting, you felt the heat from Undertaker's entrance. You felt it from Rollins' entrance with the burn it down. Oh my God, the pyro! Oh my God, it was spectacular, man. WWE did a fantastic job with the stage and set like they always do every year. But the car was a little bit. I was a little bit disappointed when I walked out of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. We'll go over everything in a second. But anyway, as they're beating them up, Bray Wyatt appeared to provide an assist for Matt Hardy. I'll give you a shout out on my channel. Thank you, Nathan R. Birch Plays. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. You know, my chat is this way, and I'm looking at you guys. Be bear that in mind. I only got five hours of sleep. Somebody else that posted that is gonna give me a shout out. Yeah, in Nathan Roberts Plays. Okay, in one of the videos. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate the support. Shout out to you, man. So Bray Wyatt appeared to provide an assist. Hardy took out Corbin and embraced the Eater Wars as the two former enemies celebrated together. So I was like, holy crap! I marked out because I thought Bray Wyatt was not going to be here tonight. I thought they were going to save him for Raw after Mania, but he showed up on the pre-show. I was very, very surprised at that one. I'm like, wow, WWE put Bray Wyatt on the kickoff show. A return like that. I was vividly shocked. The crowd popped for it, obviously. And it was a great moment. And now, Bray Wyatt is officially a face now. And I love it. This was exactly what Bray Wyatt needed. Hopefully, Bray Wyatt with Matt Hardy will rejuvenate this guy's career. Get him back where he needs to be back as a babyface. And hopefully we get a completely new Bray Wyatt going forward, because his old character, they completely ruined that. I think Bray Wyatt was ruined as soon as Randy Orton hit that RKO 1, 2, 3 last year. He has never been the same since. Never been the same since. Even you can even go before that with the match with John Cena in New Orleans. They ruined him there. And the match with Taker the next year. Wow, I don't know why he fought Undertaker in Santa Clara, California. I have no idea. I still to this day, I have no idea why that match took place. Ruined. Again. You know what I'm saying? But, but Roman Reigns could beat Taker, but Bray Wyatt can't beat Taker. That makes no sense. Illogical. But whatever, man. That's WWE for you. Hardy wins by eliminating Corbin. Matt Hardy is your Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. Very, very, I loved it. The best Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal that we've had in the five matches that we had with the big shows. Those were terrible, but this one was great. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in the chat and comment section down below, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts on it. Let me know if y'all even watched it. Did y'all even care to watch the match? You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it, but let me know what you guys think of it. After that, we got Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali, man. Now, boy, this matchup was great. Cruiserweights, again, I asked why were they not on the main show to kick things off? But I was actually happy when we got to kick things off for WrestleMania. It was a hot match to begin with that triple threat match. So I was kind of glad that they were not on the pre-show because they actually the match was a little bit underwhelming to some people, and me too. It was a little bit slower than I thought because usually usually the cruiserweights put on a faster paced match like they do on 205 Live. When they have full reign, but obviously this is a Vince McMahon produced match. That's why it was so slow and and methodical. But it was a great match anyway. Excuse me. I still have no voice from last night, guys. By the way, I've been trying to get my voice back. It's coming back as we go on. Hopefully. So bear in mind if I stop a little bit, that's because my voice is still strained from last night's WrestleMania 34 pay-per-view. Cedric Alexander had Alexander, did a great job. I love his little Black Panther costume. He looked great. Mustafa Ali with the little Iron Man stuff like that, with the arm stuff, the bionic stuff was very, very phenomenal. By the way, the entrances they had, guys, with Beast Man. I love Mustafa Ali's theme song, by the way. Mustafa Ali's theme song has grown on me like Cedric Alexander one. I love Cedric Alexander so much now. His theme song, Won't Let Go. I love it so much. And then Mustafa Ali's one as well. Love it. Absolutely great theme songs. Alexander wins via pinfall to claim the vacant Cruiserweight Championship. Well deserved. He should have won it before Enzo Amore got suspended with his goonish self. And then it was always destined for Cedric Alexander. And I can't wait to see where they go from here with the Cruiserweight Championship. Absolutely love the match. Great match between those two. Even though it was a little bit underwhelming, it was still a great match though. Really, really enjoyed it. Now, the women's battle royal. Yeah. You see, me in 75, 78, what is it? What they said it was 78,000 people, I believe it was. Me and 78,000 people were what I believe it was about 50,000 people was up in there for the kickoff show, I believe. And then I think the rest of the people came in like late, right before the show started, like 20 minutes before the show started. The rest of people came in like midway through this match. So me and like you can say 55 to 60,000 people were chanting yes, yes, yes for Sasha Banks and Bayley's confrontation. That goes to show you that should have been the Raw Women's Championship match at this very event. It should not have been Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. I'm going to keep saying that. Sasha versus Bayley was money. And the time Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax got, that could have been perfect for Sasha and Bayley to tell their story. I believe they got 10, 15 minutes. Are you kidding me, man? Why, again, I ask why Sasha Banks and Bayley was not the Raw Women's Championship. Most of you guys got to agree with me. It should have been the Raw Women's Championship match. Most of you guys are going to agree with me with that. I mean, come on. Even though I did not mind the Raw Women's title match, it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. But it was still bad. But it was better than I thought it was going to be. Sasha and Bayley would have been perfect it would have been perfect. I love the ending of this match. Beth Phoenix and Paige were on commentary. I didn't hear commentary because I was live. Kairi Sane, Bianca Belair, and other NXT stars. The NXT stars was in this matchup as well. Really, really loved that part of it. Joining likes of Bayley and Becky Lynch to all attack and eliminate Carmella. The first few eliminations came quickly as brawling broke out in all corners of the ring. Peyton Royce led an elimination alliance of NXT roster members as they worked together to take out the folks from the main roster. Best part of the matchup right there. That's why this matchup was great. The NXT stars interaction with the main roster stars, brilliant. I love how they did that. Sasha Banks and Bayley counted an alliance of their own. I thought, I thought Banks was going to turn on Bayley, but it was the other way around. I like that. Bayley thought, but it was the other. But I'm sorry, but it was the other way around. Bayley had eliminated Banks. She thought she won the match at touching on Banks, but Naomi had never been eliminated. Naomi ousted Bayley to take home the trophy. I loved how they made that match unpredictable because we kind of knew Bayley and Sasha was probably one of those two was going to win it. But I love how they integrated Naomi into this matchup and had her win the women's battle royal. Now what does she get? Hopefully she gets to face Charlotte, I guess, because she's on SmackDown Live. I think the Battle Royal winner should get a number one contendership match shot at the world title. That will make it more intriguing. You could put all your eggs in one basket, make it one of the biggest matches of the year. They should get a world title matchup at the next pay per view after WrestleMania. That's in my opinion should happen with the Raw with the Battle Royal. Now, guys, if I have any WrestleMania reviews, I will play WrestleMania reviews. Let me check my YouTube feed. If I have any WrestleMania reviews that are not an hour long, we'll play them for the stream for you guys today for WrestleMania after I give my own thoughts and opinions on the show. Give me a second. Let me get on pull up my YouTube feed real quick. I know most of you guys. I understand that you probably won't have many people watching live anyway because it's freaking, it's a school day and it's almost 4 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, and Raw is coming on tonight, so people gotta make sure their stuff is done. Let me see. Big Boy Johnson the 5 had did his WrestleMania 34 reviewing results. Good on you. Alrighty. Hopefully I get some people back up here now. Right now. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now people are coming back in here. There we go. I want to make sure some of you guys catch me going over the main card of WrestleMania for y'all. So let's get right back into it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going over The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. Boy, oh boy, did this steal a show. I enjoyed this matchup so much. It was a classic that these two put on. I kind of figured this because of how, Monday Night Raw went with Rollins and Balor put on a classic, best match on Monday Night Raw. And this match had everything, man. This was great. This was great. I enjoyed this match. Miz, Rollins, Balor all treated near falls as each man went for pins early and often. I know a lot of people were complaining, which I'm gonna go over this right before we go over the rest of the match. People were complaining that we did not see the Demon and Finn Balor was representing the LGBT community, the gay community. I believe it was people were complaining about. I didn't have a problem with it. I don't know why people were complaining about that. In my opinion, it didn't matter. I wish we would have seen a Demon, but with the outfit that Balor wore, it really didn't matter to me. In my opinion, the Demon would have fit perfectly because it's WrestleMania, and New Orleans is one of the most spookiest cities in the entire world. Could you imagine a Demon in New Orleans? We never seen that before, ever. That would have been awesome to see, but in my opinion, even though whatever he wore, it really didn't affect my outcome of this match. The matchup was still great. Rollins had the burn it down thing going on. Love Rollins' attire. Miz was the Miz. Miz was phenomenal. I was actually surprised that the Miz actually did a lot of wrestling in this match. He wasn't playing the cowardly heel like most people thought he was. He actually wrestled this match. And I commend the Miz right there, man. The Miz, it was spectacular in this match. I enjoyed them a lot. Balor and Rollins did their thing as well. Overall, phenomenal way to kick things off. The crowd was white hot. The pyro just finished hitting. Then we went immediately into Seth Rollins' entrance. Brilliant way to kick things off for WrestleMania. The champion fended off the challenge as he took control. Balor and Rollins went with a high risk approach. The Miz, meanwhile, picked his spots to pounce on either man. The fight moved to the outside where Balor got rolling. Counters and near falls apparently abruptly. I believe counters and near falls plentifully followed. Neither the Miz skull crushing finale nor Balor's finishing move was enough to steal the victory. Rollins' stomp, however, did the trick. So the ending sequence seeing Rollins. Okay, okay, what's up, Ken SJ? We're going over the main card of WrestleMania now. So we're going over the main matches now. Now the first matchup, Rollins, the triple threat was brilliant. I enjoyed everything about it. The ending scene, Rollins Balor, I believe he went for a coup de grace. Balor went to a coup de grace on Miz, and while Balor was just about to go for the cover, Rollins came out of nowhere and curb stomped Balor onto the Miz, and then pinned who he pinned. I believe he pinned the Miz to win the Intercontinental Championship. That was brilliant. Oh my God, the fans I was sitting by, we went crazy when we seen that. I was like, oh my God, so we seen the coup de grace, then a curb stomp right on the Miz. I was like, ooh, Miz. And it sold it perfectly, man. That was a brilliant ending spot. I enjoyed that guy's match. Rollins is the new Intercontinental Champion. He's a Grand Slam champion. Great job, WWE. That's how you kick things. That's how you kick off a WrestleMania. Brilliant match, white hot match, fast paced match to get the crowd going. I enjoyed everything about it. Overall, I gave it a B plus. It was very, very great. Awesome, awesome match. Now, everybody's favorite topic here, man. Oh my God. So we went from Balor to the triple threat IC title match to Charlotte versus Asuka. Now you would think that WWE would give us maybe a SmackDown Live tag team title match to follow that, because the Usos, New Day, and Butch Brothers could have easily followed that, by the way. We went to Asuka and Charlotte. Oh my God, guys. I don't even know. The overall match was great. One of the best women's matches we've seen all year. You know, even better than the Takeover's the NXT women's title match from Takeover. I'm going to say that. I got to give it that. It was better than that. It was better than that than the NXT women's championship match from Takeover New Orleans. I got to give it that. But the ending, the ending. Charlotte beat the streak. What are my thoughts on that? Why is Asuka's streak ended at this year's WrestleMania? Now people are like, oh, you gotta take it for what it is. Streaks are meant to be broken. She couldn't last 1 year as a champion. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares about your crap. The streak should have never been broken. Asuka should have kept her streak intact. She should have won the SmackDown Live Women's title. WWE did not look at the bigger picture tonight. They didn't think about next year. The way Ronda Rousey performed in that mixed tag team match, you're telling me Ronda Rousey and Asuka is not legit for WrestleMania 35? Battle of the Undefeated? Are you kidding me? Why did... Oh my God, I can't even with the show anymore. Why didn't Asuka win this match? It made sense. Charlotte is already established. You should have gave the streak to somebody established. You made the same mistake like you made with Brock Lesnar at 30. It should have never been Brock Lesnar. Lesnar should have never broke Taker's streak. Charlotte should have never broke Asuka's streak. For God's sakes, it's ridiculous. I was legitimately shocked when this happened. I was like, it can't get worse than this. It got worse. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You basically took the only thing that made Asuka different from everybody else. Her streak. Her streak, man. You took it away.
Shut up.
You took it away. It was ridiculous, man.
I don't care about your struggles. Can you please be quiet or you are annoying me?
Okay, bye. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm sorry. Asking.
Make me want to squeeze your neck out.
Jesus. I'm sorry. I just got a little you know, it's my sister. I'm being a little louder than I thought I was supposed to be, man. I already lost my voice. But anyway, you took the only thing that made Asuka special, was the streak. You took that away because Because you say, oh, you can't make competent television for 1 year. Look at the SmackDown Live women's division you have. You're telling me you couldn't make Oscar be undefeated for a full year? You're making the brands co-branded. The SmackDown Live women's title does not have to be defended every single month. It does not. So that excuse is thrown out of the water. You can make a full co-branded card. I mean, are you kidding me? You don't need the SmackDown Live Women's Title match on every pay-per-view. Look at my universe mode. I leave the one women's title match out every other month. Same with the tag team championships. I don't put the tag team titles match on every single pay-per-view. No. No, you could have left it out. They should have left it out. I mean, this is ridiculous. You could have had Oscar versus Naomi, Oscar versus Natalia. You had plenty of people, man. You could have moved. You could have moved some women over to what was it? Move some women up from NXT. A possibility of seeing Ember Moon versus Asuka again. Maybe Ember Moon could try to break the streak again. You know what I'm saying? For a SummerSlam or Survivor Series. But they did none of that. I was just sitting there shocked, man. Oh man, I can't wait to show you the video. I cannot wait to show you the video. Y'all gonna see my face. Y'all gonna see how I was when it was over, man. I was barely shocked. I can't believe it. And the sad part about it is they made Asuka tap. She wasn't pinned. She tapped. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. What do you guys think, man? I don't know what to say. That's all I gotta say, man. What do you guys think? Are we getting Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for WrestleMania 35 in the main event? I think they have no other choice. Now Charlotte has to keep the title. You can't take the title off of Charlotte because if Charlotte gets pinned clean and you gave her Asuka, do you know how bad that looks? No, you can't. You can't. That mean now you can't pin Charlotte. You especially can't pin Charlotte. Charlotte has to eat. If you want a new SmackDown Live Women's title, either Asuka has to beat her or Charlotte has to get screwed out of SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Those are your only two ways to take the title off of Charlotte now. She cannot be pinned or submitted. You gave her the streak. Charlotte's already established. You could have easily brought up a NXT woman to take out to take out Asuka. You could have easily gave it to Ronda Rousey. It wasn't that hard. I mean, come on. It's 1 year television. It's not that hard to book 1 year television. You have co-branded pay-per-views. Jesus Christ, WWE. Get through your heads. The match was great. The ending, terrible. That's all I'm going to say about it. The match, better, one of the best win matches that I have seen all year. But the ending, god awful. That's all I'm gonna say about it, man. Then, after Asuka's streak was broken, we went into another disappointment with the United States Championship. Randy Orton versus Bobby versus Jinder Mahal versus Rusev. The match was great. I enjoyed the match. The ending, terrible. Again, why is Rusev Day not the United States champion? Rusev should have won the United States title. Bobby Roode needs to be healed. Randy Orton is Randy Orton. Babyface Randy Orton, not my cup of tea. Needs to be healed. Rusev Day, over as heck. Jinder Mahal, look at the past 6 months. Jinder Mahal is terrible. I'm not going to rant and rage on it. I'm not going to waste my breath. My voice already is depleted. I'm not waking up the entire neighborhood, man. Please, give me a break. No. Jinder Mahal should not have won this match. It should have been Rusev Day. But Mahal won it. He beat Rusev out of all people. And this is guaranteed that I think Rusev is leaving WWE. He's leaving WWE and going to New Japan. He should. I don't blame the guy for leaving. You have him pinned? You have him pinned by Jinder Mahal of all people, thanks to a distraction by one of the Sin brothers. Are you kidding me? So you broke Asuka's streak, Then you had us have another disappointment with this match. Ridiculous, man. Terrible. Why is Jinder Mahal my United States champion? I don't care about this guy. He's ridiculous. He's awful. It should have went to Rusev Day, and this could have led to either Randy Orton or Bobby Roode turning heel and fighting Rusev Day for the United States Championship. But no, WWE wants to give it to Jinder Mahal. Like people, like people will care about that. No, no, man. And this is, I was just done after this, man. Like it can't, like it got worse. It got worse from more here. This is not the bad. This is not the worst part of the show, man. It got worse. Let's continue on, man. The match, the overall, the match was good. It was decent, but the ending again, like the Austin Charlotte match, terrible. Mahal is your new United States champion. Again, I shake my head. Terrible decision, WWE. Terrible decision. Then move on to Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Now, Ronda Rousey, she exceeded my expectations, man. Ronda Rousey put on a awesome match. This matchup was freaking great. Phenomenal. She played her role up brilliantly. I love what they did with this, man. Kurt Angle was great. Triple H is always great. It's Triple H. Triple H always put on a great WrestleMania match. Even at this age, man. He's brilliant in the ring. Stephanie McMahon, even though she's cringeworthy, even though she gets on you, even though she gets on your nerves, she actually, I gotta wholeheartedly, did a fantastic job in this match. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yep. Stephanie McMahon did a fantastic job in this match, man. And she did very, very well, man. Did very, very well here. Stephanie McMahon rounded up Rousey by taking cheap shots, which I thought was great, to amp the crowd up, to amp the crowd up a lot during this matchup. I love how she did the cheap shots. It was great. Kurt Angle dominated Triple H before some heel shenanigans shifted things in Team McMahon's favor. So Angle was on a roll on Triple H here, but then some heel tactics got the McMahons back into the match. Rousey had to stand frustrated in her corner as she watched the game beat up on Angle for a bit. When she finally tagged in, she feasted on McMahon. She toyed with the Walker Commissioner to the crowd's delight, including me, because I was like, Stephanie's finally getting her comeuppance. Thank you. Because she deserves it. McMahon managed to battle back, but she only angered Rousey, earning a beatdown for her troubles. And Rousey looked legit here. She was slamming McMahon down, the botches. It was legit. Rousey put on a freaking great match here, man. And people were ranting, Ronda's doing this wrong, Ronda's doing that wrong. I know I complained about the smiling a little bit, but in the end, it was all worth it. She put on a classic here at WrestleMania. Freaking great. Awesome match, man. Awesome match. Yes, Ronda is so strong, man. Ronda, and one part of the matchup here I loved was when Ronda put that armbar on Triple H. I thought that was going to be the end of the match, when Ronda Rousey put the armbar on Triple H and have Triple H tap, but they did something the opposite here. I'm going to go over in a second. Angle and Triple H brawled outside the ring and fight the Olympian lost. Kurt Angle actually, he looked great in this match, but he was actually getting trashed a lot in this matchup. But when that Angle slam hit, he pulled those straps down, man. I went crazy during this match, man. I went crazy. Rousey trashed Triple H inside of it. Both teams went on the attack in a chaotic stretch, and Rousey eventually emerged from it all to torture McMahon with a nasty armbar that spelled the action's end. Yeah, as soon as Ronda Rousey got the armbar full locked in, Stephanie, she tapped immediately. She didn't want her own to get broken. Phenomenal match. They did everything right, and this is one of my favorite matchups all night, man. One of my favorites, man. Brilliant. Now, I believe, when did John Cena run to the back? I believe it was after Asuka versus Charlotte. Cena ran to the back. Correct me if I'm wrong. One of these matches, Cena. Weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I was getting a phone call. I guess he dialed the wrong number. I don't know what it was. I don't think I hit the wrong button. But if he calls back, the stream will cut off a little bit for a second. So bear it in mind. Sorry, guys, about that. Now, what? Now, where? Now, what was I saying again? Let me go back to my notes. Okay, hold on. Somebody calling the house phone. Be right back, folks. Give me a second. Just a second. Who's calling the phone? Ow! Oh, my neck hurts. Oh my god, my neck hurts.
Hey,
Ah, my neck hurts.
good. Nothing. Right here. Yeah.
Hello? Hey. What's up? Oh, it was great. I had so much fun. Yeah. Well, I went to the just but on like I believe the left side of the ramp. We were sitting a couple of feet up, and I was like right where the power was at. A little bit closer to the power. I had felt the fire that they had, and I felt the power a little bit too, and it was blowing it up. Yeah, it was nice seats. no, no, no. I wasn't like, cause where Strowman was at, Strowman that went like back where the commentary was at. I wasn't all the way back there. You know, some ridiculous dude got picked. I was like, what? I was confused. Like, why is he picking a fan? Yeah. No, he didn't do it. I was doing it though. I don't know why you didn't do it. Almost everybody that was sitting by us was yesing. Even like the old people was yesing too. Yeah, yeah. But he was yesing a little bit during the match, like whenever there was wrestling and stuff. He did the yes chant a little bit whenever like Ronda Rousey and Stephanie was in the ring. He was yesing during that, but he ain't yes when Daniel Bryan came out though. I don't know why. Yeah. 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 Me too. I gotta see what's going on. I gotta see what's going on with this Roman Reigns thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because the fans literally they was chanting. They had a beach ball in the ring. They had like two or three beach balls they were throwing around doing the main event. They said they chant, "This is boring. This is awful." They not liking the match at all. It's not. And they just got tired of it. too. I was. Yeah, me too. I was mad too. My, I was like, what? Because see, because Daddy said he was glad that the widow lost. I was like, well, she was undefeated for like 3 years, and he was like, so she's still a widow. He called her a widow. I don't know. I don't know because I guess he said that because the way like she was dancing in the rain and acting crazy in the rain. I don't know. But he, yeah, I was glad. I was glad about that too. Mhm. Mhm. That should have been the main event because cause that heel turn at the end was brilliant. I like that. Yeah, that was nice. That was a good counter. Yeah. Just like that. That was that was nice. That should have been the main event because I like how they pulled his heel turn at the end. Whenever he just went right to the gut punch, it was nice. Yeah, my dad was like, "That's my new favorite one now." Oh shit. Yeah, not yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he liked him now. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a little bit underwhelming. They did all it was just domination. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't like that because I really wish the match was a little bit longer because all it was just them just dominating them. And as I know, the Usos are better than that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. The crowd was just shocked whenever that happened. I was shocked too. I was like, wow. And then that John Cena Undertaker thing, people were mad about what happened with that. I really wasn't mad about it because I think it. No, no, they like no. Some people told me that they wish the match was a little bit longer because it was like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I wasn't mad. I enjoyed it because the quicker it was, the better it was gonna be. He should like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, I was like, that was a botch. He botched that bad. Yeah, but yeah, but I like whenever he went for the five knuckle shuffle, Taker rolls up and he was scared, and that was the best part of the match. Mm-hmm. It really was. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully that's it. I won't see him no more. Yeah, he finished now. Yeah, I enjoyed the Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match. I like that one. That was good. You know. Yeah, overall, besides like the Raw Tag Team match, the WWE, the Universal Championship match, and the what was it? The SmackDown Tag Team Title match. I enjoyed the show. Other than those three things, everything else was good to me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I see that because his baby and stuff like that. All right. All right. See you. Bye bye. All right, y'all. Gonna put this back on the hook, and I'm and the stream will resume in a second. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, man. Cause I don't know if YouTube's acting up again. I don't know. We might have lost somebody. It's all good though because it probably was bad because of my review. But it's all good though. I'm sorry about this, y'all. But let me go put this phone up, and then the stream will resume in just a second. Now, most of you guys probably we heard my phone call that somebody called me. So you guys heard about some of the stuff I was talking about, with the SmackDown Tag Team titles and the Raw Tag Team titles and stuff like that, which we'll get into in more detail in just a second. Now, we were discussing Ronda Rousey, the mixed tag team matchup. Really, really enjoyed it. It was great for what it was. Ronda Rousey did a great job. I commend her for this. One of my favorite matches of the night, man. WrestleMania got back to being WrestleMania after that matchup, and it was about that kept the crowd rocking, and I was rocking with them. Now, Usos versus New Day versus Bludgeon Brothers. Now, you guys heard in my conversation that the Bludgeon Brothers just basically steamrolled through everybody to kick things out of this match. The Usos team worked allowed them to slow down Harper and Rowan, stunning the big man, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough. And I was very, 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 very disappointed in this matchup, man. It shouldn't have run the time it ran for about, you know, what was it? People said it was like 5 minutes. You gave the Usos, New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers 5 minutes when you could have gave Ronda, Nia Jackson, Alexa Bliss this time. Are you kidding me, man? Absolutely ridiculous, bro. I really don't get it. I don't get it. That made no sense to me. It shouldn't have never been 2 minutes. It should have never been 2 minutes. I mean 5 minutes. Sorry, 5 minutes. Shouldn't have been 5 minutes. They deserved better, and I think they should have gotten better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The Usos have not been at WrestleMania, and how long now, guys? How long was it? Was it about 9 years on not on the main card? They deserve a WrestleMania moment, and that WrestleMania moment, What's on? We need some lighting. And that WrestleMania moment was getting a longer match. But the right team won here in the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers would have deserved to win this match, and they. Okay, all right. Welcome back, Ken SJ. Apparently, you two either act up because we lost a subscriber, or somebody left because of my thoughts on the show, but it's all good though. But you know the Usos deserved longer on the WrestleMania main card. Besides than putting them in a 5 minute match that basically was just complete domination. I think that should have never happened. It should have been longer. I mean, you have the New Day and the Usos, two of the best teams on SmackDown Live. They just steamrolled through in 5 minutes. Now who can beat them? Now you have a thing with now. Who is going to defeat the Bludgeon Brothers? There's nobody else to defeat the Bludgeon Brothers on SmackDown Live now. You have nobody else built up. I think this will probably lead to Bludgeon Brothers versus Usos at Backlash. That makes the most sense. From what they're doing, that makes the most sense. But who's gonna take them on? Take them on. You got no challengers. After the Usos rematch clause, who's gonna take on the Bludgeon Brothers that can legitly beat them? Nobody. I don't know. I really don't know. But after that, man, yeah. Now if they bring somebody up from NXT, well then okay then. Now it gets interesting. Now AOP versus Bludgeon Brothers or Bludgeon Brothers versus Sandy, that would be phenomenal to see. Now that would be awesome. I hope they do that. I really hope they do that. Then we got John Cena versus The Undertaker. A referee, I went over this earlier. A referee whispered something to Cena that caused him to run backstage. He later came out ready to fight, but Elias, not The Undertaker, emerged to face him. I got my live reaction to this matchup and with all the entrances and all that stuff. Hopefully, I can get that on YouTube later on today. He later came out. Okay, I had read it already, and emerged to face them. Elias trashed the fans and the powerhouse with a song, leading Cena to take out his frustration on the Jifter. Cena wholeheartedly celebrated afterward. Undertaker eventually emerged. The Dead Man battled Cena. He made short work of his foe, hitting a tombstone power driver for a 3 count. Now. Calm down, people. I know you guys be like, well, this match was terrible. This was 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Here's the reason why it was 2 minutes. I'm going to go over in a second. Let me get back in my little position. Now, this matchup was built up on the silence of The Undertaker, of how long he was taking off, which version of the Dead Man we're going to get. The biker or the Dead Man. I love how they booked that aspect of it. The surprise shocked the heck out of everybody. Everybody was expecting the biker. People were sitting around me, they said biker was coming out. But I love what they did with having the Dead Man come out. I love it. The lightning bolt hit the outfit. He put the outfit on. It was brilliant. I love that spot. Best part of the night. Best surprise of the night. Now, people are angry at this match, and I completely agree with you guys. I know you're frustrated that the match was only 2 minutes and 50 seconds. From what I counted, it was 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It was probably shorter than that because I was recording. Then I had to go to my timer to get everything set up for my timer. So it's probably shorter than that. The match should have been longer, but from what we got from the Dead Man, it made sense. Taker should have squashed John Cena. And he literally squashed John Cena. Cena had it coming to him. A lot of people had explained why this was a squash. It was simply because John Cena was not ready for the Undertaker. He did not expect the Undertaker to show up as the Dead Man, all that stuff like that. And then when that gong hit, Cena was so scared he didn't know what to do. He was still trying to process seeing the Undertaker walk very, very well. By the way, he actually walked straight down the ring. I ain't seen no limp. From where I was sitting, he didn't limp at all. Then I watched it on the WWE Network today. No limp. He looked great. The hair was great. Everything about the Undertaker was great tonight. But you know, in my opinion, this might upset some people. I loved every minute of it. I love every minute of it. Guys, The Undertaker is 53 years old. He cannot put on a 20-minute match anymore. This is not 2008 Taker when he fought Edge in a 24, 25-minute classic main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Or we go back to one of his best matches of his career. This is not Taker Shawn 2009, 2010 Undertaker who put on 5-star classes with Shawn Michaels back-to-back. Or Taker Triple H WrestleMania 27, 28. This is not that Undertaker. Taker has been a shell of his old self for the past couple of years. 32, decent match, not the best Taker match. 33, one of the worst Undertaker matches I've ever seen. And you gotta respect the Undertaker. I love the Undertaker so much. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. I'm surprised I got to see him live. I thought he retired. That's why I marked out so much, because I always wanted to see the dead man live. Ever since I was 4 years old, I wanted to see Taker live. And I commend him for staying so long so I could see him live. That was my dream. The guy is 53 years old. You guys should not expect a classic. That's the point I'm trying to make. No, he can't go 20, 25 minutes anymore. Not anymore. Rumored that he got the hip replacement surgery and he was still recovering right before this match went on this month. They had to bring him out. They had no choice. You want to make fans even more angrier if you didn't see they didn't bring him out. If they didn't bring Taker out, you guys would have been even more angrier. I would have been angry. Now, once people said, once people tell me, well, I can't do my goon voice because I'm so exhausted. Well, what people said, well, they should just, set up for WrestleMania 35 and Taker going to battle Cena for 2 minutes. I mean, if they would have did that, you still would have been mad because you didn't get a match. Make up your mind, man. You guys got to hear me out, man. He's a shell of his old self. He really is. This was a good way for Taker to go out. He lost the streak in New Orleans. He retires in New Orleans. It makes sense. He should have been retired after CM Punk. He should have never came back. In my opinion, he should have retired a perfect 21-0. After CM Punk, should never came back. Should never lost the streak. Should never did none of that. Roman should never existed. Brock should never existed. Bray should never existed. And Shawn Michaels should never. Shane McMahon should never existed. Those 4 matches should have never existed. We should never got to John Cena. No, Taker should have retired in 2013. Now I think he's not done. From what I'm seeing, he's not done yet. He's still going to be wrestling. I see them having a rematch, probably at either SummerSlam or Survivor Series of this year. We're going to have a rematch. I guarantee that. I do not want to see that WrestleMania 35 though. I don't. I really don't. Taker, and if he didn't retire Mania, he should retire at the place where he debuted, the Survivor Series. You should have John Cena versus The Undertaker 2 at the Survivor Series. Then have that match be a 20 or 25 minute classic, because hopefully by that time Taker could put on a classic match like that, and then that could be the end of his career. That's how you send up The Undertaker, like that. Retire him for good. I think that's what they're setting up. It should not be at 35. No. It should be either at SummerSlam or the Survivor Series. Because, in my opinion, I do not want to see the dead man back in the ring ever again. This should be the last time he's taking the ring. Period. He's done everything he can. There's nothing else for him to do. AJ Styles was the only match I wanted to see Taker in. And that's it. And we're probably not going to get that. I don't see WWE doing AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. Ever. Probably never. AJ Styles should have been the one to retire Taker, in my opinion. If Taker would have kept going. It should have been AJ Styles. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Overall, the Elias segment was great. Everything about it was great in my opinion. I hope y'all heard me out, man. I hope y'all really heard me out. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it. Did you hate it or did you love it? Most people hated it. Most people loved it. Let me know, let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on it. I take if you guys disagree with me, I don't mind you guys disagreeing with me. You know, it's your opinion, and that's fine. Then we had Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Another classic. Man, did you guys notice the tag team matches were the best matches on this card? Tag team matches. The two biggest tag team matches were the best match, two best matches on the card. Man, that says something, man. WWE, man. Both world title matches disappointed me, man. Both of them. Owens and Sami Zayn interrupted Daniel Bryan's field goal return by blasting him and Shane McMahon before the bell. They left Bryan on the ground, leaving McMahon to fight on his own. Now you guys stay pay attention to my phone call I made. We were talking about the yes chants and how everybody was doing yes, yes, yes. It was like almost all 78,000 people were yesing in the arena. You guys know I was yesing. I have a Daniel Bryan t-shirt. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in the entire WWE. One of my favorites, man. I will always want to get a Daniel Bryan t-shirt because Daniel Bryan inspired me to do things that I thought I would never do, ever, because he's that influential. Daniel Bryan, the real face of the WWE is back. Simple, hands down, simple. The successor to John Cena is finally back, and I don't want to hear anything else. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was very, very great. It was a feel-good return. They played it up nicely. It was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed what they did here. Cammy and Shane Man Daniel Bryan put on a classic here, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. I love how the only thing I did not love in this match was the way they played that sympathy card with Bryan again. Him being stretched out again because he was injured. Please don't do that ever again, man. Don't do that. Please. It takes me back to bad memories. I don't want to see that ever. I don't want to see it. We know Daniel Bryan's good to go. Don't do that to us, man. Please. Don't stop doing that. The sympathy card needs to stop. But everything else, phenomenal. Enjoyed it. Bryan and McMahon won via submission. Daniel Bryan put the yes lock on. I believe it was Kevin Owens or one of the Kevin. I believe it was Kevin Owens, and he made him tap out, and that was the end of the match. I enjoyed it. It was phenomenal. I was yesing. I was saying yes, 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 like everybody else in that arena, and it was a feel good return. I was so glad to see Daniel Bryan back, man. Hopefully, where did it go from here? Owens and Zayn should go to Monday Night Raw. They should be on Monday Night Raw tonight. They should be on Monday Night Raw tonight. Make their Raw debut, or Raw, signing, big signing thing, or whatever you call it tonight on tonight on Raw. And Bryan and McMahon, rumored is that this is supposed to lead to a Shane McMahon turn on Daniel Bryan, but I don't think that's going to happen. Daniel Bryan should move on to somebody else. In my opinion, I will wait to put Bryan back in the ring because I want them to do that Daniel Bryan and the Miz storyline. Now, keep in mind, the Miz lost the IC title tonight. Miz could go back to SmackDown Live and resume that storyline with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's cleared now, Mizzy. He wants his revenge and do Daniel Bryan versus the Miz at SummerSlam. That would tear the roof off of Brooklyn. Please do it for me, man. Do it for me. But anyway, feel good moment. Enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys. Let me know y'all enjoyed it, man. I know I did. And yeah, AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan should be at WrestleMania 35. AJ Styles versus Bryan and Nakamura. I would not complain about that. Bryan Cena again. I will see that again. Anything. Anything with Daniel Bryan, I would see. It was great. It was great, man. Now, oh, this is where it gets bad, man. Now, the Raw Women's Championship match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, aka nap time slash break time. Now, I gotta admit, I did not take a break like I wanted to during this match. I actually sat down and watched it because I was confused, because I was still yesing it and predicting with fans about the outcome of AJ Styles and Nakamura and the Raw Tag Team partner for Braun Strowman. We were going back and forth in the arena because we pretty much didn't care about this match. The crowd was dead silent for this match. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. The ending was when everybody got up, got the claps for Nia Jax. But other than that, nobody cared about it. I was mingling with my subscribers, man. That's what I was doing, mingling with subscribers. I didn't care about this match. Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. It was just a, I guess decent match. It should have been 2 minutes, in my opinion. Jax should have squashed her, got moved on, could have got me out of Mercedes-Benz Superdome very, very quickly. But this went 10 minutes. I heard it went 10, 12 minutes. Are you kidding me? This could have been more time for AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura for their match instead of giving us this. No, it should never went 10 minutes. It should have been 2. Anyway, Jax wins. She wins via pinfall, anticlimactic. You seen this coming. Of course they won't gonna keep the title on Alexa Bliss. It's that title reign is bye. Nia Jax is the new Raw Women's Champion. Hooray! Hopefully this leads to a Bayley or Sasha fighting her, taking the title off of her. Then we get Bayley versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship down the line in 2018. That's what I want to see come out of that. Then we're almost done, folks. We got 2 matches left to go. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now this matchup, the dream match, man, the dream match that they've been hyping up for the past couple weeks. Disappointed. It disappointed me. I was disappointed, like most people were. The ending was brilliant. By the way, guys, we'll go over it in a second. So as I give my thoughts on it. The ending was brilliant, but the match was disappointing. I was disappointed. It kind of felt like Vince was holding these 2 guys back. He didn't want Styles and Nakamura to put on that 4 or 5 star classic that we know that they can put on in that ring, because he didn't want this to outshine Lesnar and Reigns. I can kind of see that, and most people said that, and I can see that. By the way, I can see why this matchup disappointed people, because he didn't want this to, outclass his big dog and his beast. No, it was like AJ Styles and Nakamura were being held back, like the cruiserweights were on Monday Night Raw. It was like they couldn't go into that next level. I was expecting flips, high fly moves, spots through the table. We got none of that. And I was just sitting there like, what is this? What was that? Where was my flips? My suicide dives? Kinshasas? We got nothing. Like, what? So Nakamura went for a Kinshasa. The best spot of the match, by the way, was this. And it was counted into a Styles clash. 1, 2, 3. And people were like, that's it? Nakamura fans like, what? That what you give me, a dream match? And I said, oh, Vince was holding them back. Some fan called it. Some fan said, they're gonna give AJ Styles and what you call it? Some fans said that they're gonna give AJ Styles and Nakamura the shaft, and I completely agree with them. I called it as soon as I seen that title card where AJ Styles and Nakamura saying go on right before the Raw Tag Team title match. I knew something was wrong, and I knew the match was going to disappoint, and it did disappoint me badly. But Styles retained his WWE Championship. The thing that made this matchup, worth it all was the ending. Nakamura put the knee down to bow down to AJ Styles. The crowd applaud. Nakamura went to the gut punch, right to a low blow to AJ Styles, turning heel. Nakamura's now heel, and I loved it. I was like, yes, we got something unpredictable. Yeah. What's up, Liddy Live Streams? Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. And I was like, okay, Nakamura's a heel now. Yay. I was happy. I was happy, man. This should have been the main event. That would have shocked people heading into SmackDown Live Tuesday night about about Nakamura being a heel. We should have went home with that instead of what we went home with this terrible Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match, which we'll go over in a second. But Styles is still the WWE champion. Nakamura is officially a heel, and I loved every bit of this WWE title match, man. Loved it. Even though the match was a little bit disappointing, the ending was perfect. Perfect ending. And this is where the show just got... This is where the show just... It was just it for me, man. It was it for me, man. Braun Strowman and his mystery partner versus The Bar for the Raw Tag Team Championships. They had a little bit of a Mardi Gras theme with The Bar coming out. I actually love that. That was great. I kind of LOL'd at that point. At this point, my voice was absolutely gone. I had no voice at this point, and at this point, I was about ready to leave, because, I really didn't care about Lesnar and Reigns, and the way the matchup turned out, I almost left after the 13th suplex. I literally almost left after that. I was about to get ready to leave my seat when those suplexes happened. I was legitly. But this match, I don't know what WWE was thinking, putting a 10-year-old boy named Nicholas as Braun Strowman's tag team partner. Are you kidding me? So you're telling me that Samoa Joe, Big Show, Elias, Bobby Lashley, Batista, anybody else could not be Braun Strowman's partner? You give us Nicholas? A 10-year-old boy. Are you kidding me? What was that? What was that? Absolutely ridiculous, man. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. But that's what they gave me, man. Now you have completely buried your Raw Tag Team division. Braun Strowman is the sole tag team champion with a 10-year-old boy that can't do nothing in the ring. Okay, that makes... Again, you said a legit tag team partner. It's a 10-year-old boy. That's not legit. I don't know. I was like, I don't even know anymore, man. I was just shocked. I was speechless. I had nothing to say. But Strowman and Nicholas are your Raw Tag Team champions. Or I can say Braun Strowman is your Raw Tag Team champions. WWE buried their Raw Tag Team division. Now they have the division is a shell of its old self when the Hardys were there. Now it's terrible. It's garbage now. Garbage. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Everybody's favorite Samoan, Roman Reigns. Oh my God, man. Everything I said for the past 3 weeks on this feud came true. I told you Roman Reigns was not going to be accepted in New Orleans. He was not. I told you he was going to get booed out of the building. When they were hyping up the match, showing the title card, people were already booing already. Before Reigns even got out. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about both of these men. Brock Lesnar, nobody cares about. And I just got news that Brock Lesnar re-signed with the WWE and will fight Roman Reigns at the greatest Royal Rumble event again for the Universal Championship. So their grand plan was to have Lesnar beat Reigns on Raw on at WrestleMania, just to fight him again on April 27th. Man, this company, man, this company, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I just got that news while I was taking my break and taking the phone call. And that's why this review is so long, by the way, because I had to take a break, a couple breaks during this stream, and it makes no sense. I don't get it. This company is so stupid, man. They never learn. They never learn. Never learn. I didn't care about the match. The match was god awful. Suplex, 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 F5, 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 F5. Roman Reigns took 7 F5s and he kicked out of 6 of them. He kicked out of 6 F5s. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Strowman didn't kick out of 1. Samoa Joe didn't kick out of 1. AJ Styles didn't kick out of 1. All those guys didn't kick out of 1. Roman Reigns, he didn't kick out of 1 the last time he fought for the Universal title. He didn't kick out of 1. Like, what was that? What was that? 7 F5s? And he kicked out of 6. And think about this. It took 3 to beat Taker. 3 of them to beat the streak. It took 7 to beat Roman. 7. Like anybody cared. Like anybody cared. I didn't care. And when the blood came in, no reaction. We didn't care. Nobody cares about Roman Reigns. He kicked out of 6 F5s. 6 F5s, ladies and gentlemen. That's more F5s than Brock Lesnar delivered in 1 year. 1 year in all his matches in 2017. 1 year. Lesnar hit more F5s last night than he hit in 1 full year. That is absolutely ridiculous. He hit 4 F5s in 2017. He hit 7 on Roman Reigns just in 2018. Get that in your head, ladies and gentlemen. Get that in your head. 4 F5s last year alone for a full calendar year. 7 just on Roman Reigns. Just on Roman Reigns. Get that in your head. And remember that. Watch what we get on April 27th. Watch it. Reigns hit, I believe it was 5 or 6 Superman punches, 4 spears. Lesnar kicked out of all of it, and Lesnar pinned him. After that, after the 7th F5 hit, he pinned him and retained the Universal title. Now, I'm hearing rumors that, well, we heard rumors that, which it could still come true, by the way. Bobby Lashley is rumored to come out and challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam, which I hope happens because we need that. I think that would be best to have Bobby Lashley come out to SummerSlam. Brock's not leaving the company. He just resigned, by the way. Can ask Jay. He resigned as of about 25 minutes ago. I got a notification from WWE that Brock Lesnar resigned with the company. So he's back with WWE, and we'll be doing both UFC and WWE like he did. I believe last year he did that. Last year I'm sorry, in 2016 when he fought Mark Hunt at UFC 200. So yeah. That was WrestleMania, folks. I hope that WWE puts on a great show tonight for Monday Night Raw. They need to. Because this WrestleMania was disappointing. One of the most disappointing WrestleManias I've ever watched. The worst main event I've ever watched in WrestleMania history. It was worse than 32. 32's main event was the worst WrestleMania main event that we've had. But this was worse than WrestleMania 32's main event. They didn't even come close to the WrestleMania 31 matchup back in Santa Clara, California. They ain't even come close to that at all. This match was terrible. Suplex. F5. Superman punch. Spear. That was it. This was worse than Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32. That match was terrible at WrestleMania 32. But this was worse than that. Get that through your heads, folks. Roman Reigns is not the guy. It's Daniel Bryan, the real face of the WWE, fought last night in that tag team match against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It was Daniel Bryan, not Roman. Daniel Bryan. Get through your heads, people. Get through your heads. Overall, WrestleMania from NXT TakeOver's limelights didn't even come close. I give WrestleMania, it was better than last year, 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5, and maybe a 4 out of 10. That was it. 3.5 out of 5, and a 4 out of 10. I left disappointed. TakeOver New Orleans was the highlight of the weekend. This show that didn't even come close to TakeOver New Orleans. TakeOver New Orleans was brilliant. You guys see my review. I had nothing bad to say about that show. I had lots of bad to say about this show. It cold-heartedly disappointed me. Not the worst WrestleMania of all time, but one of the most disappointing WrestleManias of all time, though. That we can all agree on that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. You guys haven't, hit that like button. If you guys new to the channel, subscribe to the channel down below. If you guys are new and you subscribe, I will subscribe right back to you, just to show my appreciation for you watching the entire stream. If you guys watch the entire stream, I want you to put hashtag glorious in the comment section down below, and also put I watched the entirety of the stream down below, and give me your thoughts on the entire show in the comment section down below when this is uploaded to YouTube. I'm getting out of here. I'm about to go. Yeah, thank you, Ken SJ, for that. Appreciate your support. I'm about to go rest my nerves. Get ready for Monday Night Raw, and I'm see you guys tomorrow for Raw review. Hopefully my voice is back by tomorrow, so I can actually give you guys a non just exhausted Raw review. You know what I'm saying, and give my overall general thoughts on what WWE did with Monday Night Raw on tomorrow. The schedule for the rest of this week is as follows. You guys still on the stream. We have WWE 2K18 Universe Mode tomorrow with Raw review. Wednesday will be Last of Us. We'll be playing Last of Us again Wednesday. Thursday will be Universally Speaking. And Friday we'll have Train Talks. Now, the reason why is that because I have a little bit of a busy school week this week, so I really don't have time to do all these big over-exaggerated videos. So that's the reason why we have less videos this week than we had last week. But there you go, guys. Hope y'all enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, as I also forgot, NXT review and 205 live review and results as well this week, and SmackDown live review. So Wednesday will be SmackDown live review. Thursday will be NXT and 205 live review. There you go. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm about to go to sleep and rest my nerves, and I'm gonna see you guys on tomorrow for Raw review and WWE 2K18 Universe Mode. I'm out. Peace.